So this morning, me and Matthew went out to turkey hunt. It's supposed to rain a ton, and I have a camera, but the camera is waterproof. I didn't really think of that, but I didn't take the camera because I didn't want it to get rained on. It's super windy. I didn't really think we were even going to get a turkey or even see one, but we got out and sat down, and eventually one came and we got it. And I was really angry at myself that I didn't take the camera, but I wish I would have so bad. So now I have it breasted out, have the tail fan off, I have the spurs off, and the beard. I'm gonna go out there, I'm gonna get the wings. I don't know if you've heard of this, but there's two bones in your wing, or in their wing, one here and one there, and there's another one. I don't know what this right there is called, but above your elbow, and you can make a wing bone turkey call. So I've made 2 or 3 before. I'm gonna attempt to make one again. I'm gonna go out, get it, and make one. So okay, so I got out here and I got the one wing off. I am sitting in our dumpster because I don't want to get yelled at when I accidentally get feathers all over the yard. So I don't know if I'm supposed to show this on camera, but here's one right here, runs this way, and then there's this one, and there's another little one right here. So it goes bottom, and then the middle, and then the big one is where most of the sound comes out. So we're gonna pluck all these feathers off, both wings, and then we're gonna boil them to get all the muscle meat, like skin, feathers, all the stuff that I can't get off of my fingers. We're gonna boil them to get that stuff off, and then hopefully today I can just make them smaller and then cut them into the right pieces and then glue them together. Okay, so took a while, finally got them. So these are the 3 bones we need. This one, and there's 2 right here. This one and this one. So we're gonna boil them, pull all these feathers off. It's like magnetized. I hate feathers. But I got 2. Hopefully they both work. But we're gonna boil them, and then hopefully all this meat comes off, and then we can scrape some of it off too. And another thing is, you cannot pluck out these wing feathers. You have to physically get a sharp knife, not a dull one. You have to cut down the line of them because they just don't come out. Okay, so I got most of the meat cleaned off of these turkey bones. Not most of it, but as much as I could. I just kind of got a knife and just scraped it off. Kind of took them inside. Just put them in a paper towel. There's a bunch of tendons that you sometimes can't get off after you boil it. And then the meat's like cooked and it just rubs right off. So I'm going to put the bigger ones on the bottom, and they're going to float because I'm pretty sure they have air in them. That's not going to really work. But then the next bigger ones, and then the next. And then I'm not going to video inside the house because all of my siblings are home and everybody's moving and whatever. So I'm not going to video inside the house, but I'm going to boil them until the meat just looks like it's cooked. And then I'll probably do it again, and then I'll probably boil them until the meat looks like it's cooked, and then I'm gonna take them out, get that meat off, and then do it again in clean water. I will video that process, but until then I'm gonna be cleaning. So I just decided to bring the camera inside. kind of see how the meat's kind of getting cooked. Kind of stir it. These big bones have air in them. I'm gonna take them out in the garage in a little bit and cut this part off, and all the air is just gonna go. Stir them around. But I think after about 5 more minutes, I'm gonna take them out, try to scrape some of that meat off. Okay, so now we're just gonna scrape off all the meat that we do not want on there. And then we're gonna cut the ends off, and I will show you that part. Okay, so we got all the bones cleaned off in the middle section where we want it, and we're gonna cut the joint where the joint goes together. We're gonna cut it off about right there on all of them. We're gonna cut them all off about the same length, and then we're gonna start gluing them together. Right, Hazel? Okay, so I got all the ends cut off. I'm going to let them dry out for a couple of days, probably 1 or 2, and then you can see all these little, I don't know what they're called, in the bone. We have to stick a screwdriver or something in there, drill them out, and make sure it's not like that. And then these ones have meat, or not meat, but like bone marrow, whatever, in them, so you gotta clean them out. But I'm gonna let them dry for about a couple days, and then I will be right back at it videoing again. Okay, so I got some sandpaper. I don't know what grade it is. That's pretty rough stuff. I got all the turkey bones, and I'm just gonna sand them down. You can see all this stuff on it. It's kind of hard to scrape off. I don't want to like get it too deep with a knife or anything, so we're just gonna take a sandpaper and just sand it down and get it smooth. And then we're gonna break out all these, I don't know what you call them, spider webs. That's what we're gonna be doing on the time. We're gonna scrape all this extra meat. So you take the smallest one, skinniest, put it in the next size. Kind of looks like that. And you put this one into there. But it doesn't fit, so you have to take this one and kind of sand it down. And this one you have to break all this stuff on here. So we're gonna put these two together. If it'll fit. Okay, it doesn't fit. So you gotta make them. There, so it fits in there. Shouldn't come out. I might come back around with a little saw and cut that piece off because it's pretty, I don't know. And then this one, it doesn't matter which end you stick it in or which end you put. So we got these two. And these kind of do sound like it. Close. But we still need to clean these up quite a bit to get this in. So I'm gonna be doing that. So I cleaned out this part with a drill. And we need to sand down this edge and this edge. a little bit further. There. Fits together. Then you want to shove it in as hard as you can, because it's probably going to fall out. And then you come and glue it. And we're gonna take a hot glue gun and we're gonna glue it where the red is, where you stuck the bones into each other. We're gonna hot glue. And then you have your call. Here's the finished product. It only took like 2 days, but it wasn't a very fun process. So we're gonna see if it works. I think it works pretty good. I have used it quite a bit. I actually made 2 a couple years ago when I was probably 10. But I saw a video on YouTube and I decided to try it and I did it. And then I got a YouTube channel, so then I did it and just keep spreading the knowledge. So I hope you guys can either make one or just watch the video just to see. And I hope that you could share this video, subscribe, and like.